Hey guys, this is what your homework should look like tonight. If you did not get homework for some reason, I know first and second period, I forgot to give it to you, but I tried to catch you guys all in the cafeteria. If for some reason you didn't get it, don't worry, I will give it to you tomorrow and have you guys just finish it for me as soon as you can. I will not count it late. So on the homework tonight, we are doing, it says number 1, 25% of the students at Messer Middle School are not involved in extracurricular activities. Which model below is 25% shaded? And don't forget, if you change your percent to a fraction, so like let's say I'm going to do that same one, but I'm going to do an example of, let's say I'm going to do 20%. So if they give me 20%, I put my percent over 100, and then I have to simplify it. So I can divide the top and the bottom by 20. 20 divided by 20 is 1. 100 divided by 20 is 5. So this is what's going to tell me what to shade. I know that I'm going to have to cut my piece into 5 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to shade 1. So if I had 20%, if this was 20%, I would shade, excuse me, 1 out of 5. Excuse me. Okay, so that's how you're going to do number 1. Number 2 says, using the benchmark fraction, let's zoom in a little bit. Using the benchmark fraction, 1/4 equals 25%. What percent is equivalent to 3/4? So there was an example of this on the task cards last week where it gave you 12.5%. So I'm going to do something similar to that. I'm just going to stick with my 20%. So if 1/5 equals 20%, sorry, then what is equivalent to, let's do 3/5. Oops. So if how am I getting from 1/5 to 3/5? I'm adding 2. That's an addition sign, guys. So I'm adding 2 here. So I'm going to take 20 and I'm going to add it twice. So 20 plus 20 plus 20. I'm going to add 2 sets of 20 on there, and that equals 60. So that's my percent for my example. That is not necessarily your percent for the answer. So please keep an eye and check that. So what I did, once again, is 1/5 equals 20%. What percent is 3/5%, or 3/5 of a fraction? So I know from here to here I added 2 1s. So I'm going to add 20 to my original two 20s to my original 20. Okay, so then I have 60 total percent. That's how you do number 2. Then number 3 says, this is a tough one, guys. It says 2 sets of numbers are shown below. Which statement is true? So you are going to have to go to each little piece and change it to a decimal. Because if you look at the answer choices, they are all in decimal form. So it says number 8.7 is equivalent to each number in set K, but not in set J. The number 8.7 is equivalent to the numbers in set J and set K. The number 8 and 7/100 is equivalent to each number in set K but not in J. And 8 and 7/100 is equivalent to each number in set J and not K, and K. So what the thing is you need to take each one of these and divide them out. So if they give you an improper fraction, you're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. So if they give you an improper fraction, you're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. If they give you a mixed number, so if you have 1.5, you have to multiply here, add here. So 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 is 3, and you keep your denominator. And then you're going to do numerator divided by the denominator. And that'll give you your decimal. So let me do at least one of them for you guys. This may even give you the answer, but I'm just going to give you an example. Sorry, my lights went out. Okay, so let's do this one right here, 174 over 20. So 174 is going to go inside the house. 20 goes outside. 20 cannot go into 1. 20 cannot go into 17. 20 can go into 174. It's going to go in there 8 times. 8 times 20 is 160. So that's going to leave me with 14. Take a 0, bring it down. So 20 goes into 140 7 times minus, not 7, minus 140. So there is one of my answer choices, or one of my improper fractions right here, and I turned 170 over 20 into a decimal, and it does equal 8.7. So you're gonna have to do the same thing for the rest of them, just FYI. And once again, you're gonna turn the mixed number into an improper fraction and then change it into a decimal. Okay, if there are any questions, please send me a message on Remind. Just remember, I do turn my phone off at 8 o'clock. It is kind of my me time, so at 8 o'clock, I don't answer any questions unless I just absolutely see it. So please let me know if you have any questions before you get on, or before 8 o'clock. Also, don't forget to do your Canvas discussion board. I will keep that up until Friday. If you have any questions on that, also please send me a message. Don't forget that if you do get a code, it asks for a code. That's the parent portal. That's not the student side of Canvas. So make sure that you're getting into the student side of Canvas. Okay, guys, you'll have a great day. If you'll have any questions, message me. Bye-bye.